Well, hey again everybody, it's Steve back at the shop. I want to make a little video here on another prime acquisition we've made here, H Farmall. Memory serves me right, this is a 47 model, just brought it in. I want to go over some of the finer points of this fine piece of equipment. I think International Harvester made so many of these things they lost count of them. H's are a dime a dozen, but it won't be too much longer. There'll be more in China than there is here. This one here has got something that I've never seen on an H. Seen them on M's, but I've never seen them on H's. It's got this hand clutch, M&W hand clutch. It's loose. If I was a venture guess, I would probably say that it works. It's got a nice clear tag. Still has a serial number on it. Instructions. Don't see that too often. Those tags are usually torn all to pieces. It's all intact, which is one of the reasons I went on and bought this tractor. I've got H's and Super H's, and the H, bad as I hate to say it, they were a revolutionary tractor in their day, and every farm, even today, everybody needs an H. I mean, that's just as handy as a pocket on a shirt, but they're about as bare basic as you can get. Of course, you can load them up with all kind of goodies and do pretty much anything you want to do with an old H. They're about as bulletproof as you can make a tractor. That's why there's so many of them still around. This one here, the motor was stuck on it when I got it. I don't think it's stuck bad. I think it's just from condensation because it came out of a building, so we'll try to free it up, see what we can come up with. Let me come up around here. Somebody put us a nice pressure gauge on here, and all I got to say to that is thank you. I've needed one of those for a while, so I'll be keeping that on the discharge from the belly pump. Well, it's still intact. It's got some aftermarket lights. It looks like they've got some, well, maybe not. They kind of resemble the glasses actually resemble the old Farmall lights, but that's not a factory light. Those are aftermarket. It's got a copy of an M&W hand clutch, but that's aftermarket as well. This particular tractor here has a starter button up where you can reach it. A lot of the early ones had the starter buttons way down here where you try to stick your foot in there, and had the button here, which wasn't a really great idea. I'm glad they changed it, made it up here where you could reach it. Let's see what else we can find here. And come around. I've got the tin in the back of the truck. The hood is pretty much scrap metal, but it's got a really nice grill that somebody actually started working on. So actually it's a Super H grill. Well, I can't complain because they're harder to find. Still got the old original International 6-volt coil on it. Still has the old 6-volt generator. Aftermarket thermometer, or gauge, temperature gauge. Aftermarket oil pressure gauge, pressure relief, tank cover. Now here's something I find kind of odd. Somebody built this and put this on here. The filtration system. Now this is actually where you fill the belly pump. This is not a pressurized port. So I'm guessing they had the filter on the return line with a quick connector on the end of it. Fill it up right there. And it braced off the top PTO. Doesn't look too shabby. I might have to keep that filtration system anyway. Main reason I bought this tractor, it's got an extremely nice Titan 12 4x38 tire. That's an exact match for my Super H. It has this exact same tire on it, and there's only one. So before too long, there will be two. And I'll finally have a matched set of tires on that Super H. Pretty decent rims. If you notice these, I'm wondering if this is an actual Farmall or if it's a Firestone made rim, because it's a single dish, obviously. I'm going to kind of look into that. The Supers had a dual step. This is only a one step, but this the depth of this step is different than what I've seen on a factory international rim. The drop, I guess you would call it, is a lot more pronounced on these rims. Somebody might can enlighten me on that. We got about 50 bucks worth of pins hanging there. They'll find a home out here on the place somewhere. That pull bars had seen better days. I think the roller's still good. Let's see what we got here. Bear with me. Oh yeah, still got a good roller. If you ever find them, it seems like they're always locked up. I do want to mention something about this PTO. A lot of you guys, and I've had them too, the old original, well, I say original, the first, like the 39s and 40s, had a flat PTO that came out of the back of the tractor, just flat, right off, just like it was chopped off. And you had a shaft came out of there, it was only an inch, I believe it was an inch and a 1/16. Over the years, I guess everybody got together over a few beers and they decided, well, you know, they ought to make them all one size. So they came up with an inch and 3/8 and they changed these. This particular shaft right here, this poor old tractor, I guess it spent its life spinning something because this shaft was worn out on this PTO.